Everybody, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about a sector that all of you should keep on your watch list for a higher move. I'm also going to be answering some of you guys' questions like we always do here on this channel. All right, now, before we begin, do not forget to annihilate the like button on your way in. And also don't forget to click on that subscribe button along with the notification bell. That way you don't miss out on these videos. So let's begin right off the bat. We got the SPY over here. And today was kind of a weird day again. It was pretty similar to yesterday. These candles are small. In the morning, I told y'all to expect a drop all the way down towards like 4,400. We didn't get that. It started dropping in the morning, but it wasn't even that ferocious. It was a very, very tiny drop, as you can see with this wick right here, right? And I did explain why I was expecting a massive drop. It wasn't necessary, at least for Google to fill this gap. All right, I wanted to see a massive drop so that Google can go all the way down and completely fill this gap all the way down to like 2750. It did that. Google dropped huge, but the SPY itself didn't need that big of a move. So, but right now it's pretty much chilling in the same spot. It is chilling in the same spot, and I think that it's going to just trickle just a little bit. Again, it's good. It's trying to make a move higher. There is a structure on the chart when you look at the 1 hour, and in the past, the SPY and the Dow has had the tendencies to look bullish at first, just to make a U-turn. So this thing is here. I see it, right? You can see the bull flag. It's on the charts right over here, and it broke out at the close, and right now there's some volume coming in. If this stays clean, we could see highs of like 45.70. Yeah, we could see highs of 45.70, maybe even 45.80 before it chills out. Again, if it stays clean, people. Like I've seen instances where it looks like this, and then it starts to pretty much just like roll over and then drop back down here. Like we've seen that before. That has happened in the past instead of seeing a nice climb to the top. So just be on the lookout for that. It may be clean. I think it may be clean this time, and like the other times, I think. So definitely watch the market for that. Now, the sector that y'all should be keeping in your watch list. We're gonna start with the stock first, and that stock is BA. All right. And the reason why I want to share BA with all of you is because of this. If you look at the one, you can clearly see that there is a bullish rectangle on the chart. It's right over here, and it actually broke out yesterday at around 208, and today it held up again. All right, now that's one way to look at it. It's at 213 right now. That's one way to look at it. The other way to look at it is this. If you go on the 4 hour, there's this bullish triangle on here. It's there. It's quite there. It broke out at the exact same time, right over here. Kind of had a little bit of a dip right there, but it doesn't matter. Again, we got the breakout, and then we got the hold of that support line, and it looks like it wants to go higher. There was also some good news over here on the side that happened today. Now, definitely watch this one for a move up to like 217, maybe 220, and it could happen tomorrow or it could happen on Thursday. I'm not bearish on BA, and I'm also not bearish on the travel sector. For those of y'all who watched this morning's pre-market video, I told y'all to watch CCL, and it went all the way up to 2250, and that one still has room to run. Still, I think it has room to run to $23. So my thoughts and opinions are not changing on that stock and on this sector in general. All right. Now let's talk about you guys' stocks of interest. Again, y'all always ask some wonderful questions. So we're going to address one that is really, really good. It's FSLR. Somebody asked about this one. They were like, is FSLR beaten down enough? And it's hard to say. It's hard to say. We've seen stocks drop by that much and go down even lower. Like PayPal look exactly the same as this one. Obviously, with the earnings, it brought PayPal all the way down to like these regions right here, right? But this one right here, it's at support, very critical level. It bounced off of it. Earnings, the company has not announced the earnings date. That's what that means. When you see a blue circle with the interrogation point, that means that the company has not announced the date yet. And when they will, then it will show up as like one of these. But for now, it's probably gonna just chill on this line until they report the dates. The date may actually be closer or maybe like 1 week after or 1 week earlier. It may be that. So what's going to happen through earnings, I don't know. The reactions is completely unpredictable. Like you may use some like charting technique to try to guess, but even then like it's still 50-50. Like they may have phenomenal earnings, but the reaction will not be what you are looking for, whether you're bullish or whether you're bearish. All right. But as a long-term investor, for those of you who may be long-term investors, we're traders over here, is this a good spot to start dollar cost averaging in for a return around? If will the market be bullish? We will see more volatility. We will see more money flow in the markets to push this one a little bit higher towards earnings, right? That's a maybe. Is this a good stock? Is this a good spot to start dollar cost averaging in? Again, do so at your own risk. It is at a discount. It is from 122 all the way down to 67. That's a 44% drop. Again, if you like the company, if you've done your homework, not a bad place to start dollar cost averaging in for the long term, right? For the long term. But let me see. Intraday. For traders, it looks like the top of this move might be at $75 before we see a retracement. Now that I look at it, there's a bullish pennant on here. So, and obviously the after hour move, I think the top should be at like 74.50 before we see a cool down like that. All right. That's my honest thought on this stock. The next one that we're going to talk about is TSN. This one is Tyson Foods, and Tyson Foods had earnings yesterday, and they did great. Apparently, the higher costs in meat, like chicken, Tyson chicken, right? Higher costs in meat caused their revenue to be a lot higher, and they pushed up the value of their stock. If you look at it on a daily time frame, it made new highs, and I think it's gonna stay up there for a while. Like these previous highs are here, and earnings brought it way above it. I think it's going to actually start like moving towards $105. It may be choppy, it may not be very fun, but the uptrend I think just started. It's going to move. It's hard for me to be bearish so soon with just these two candles, especially after a massive move like that. So that's my honest thoughts on this stock, and that is the end of the video. Again, do not forget to annihilate the like button for the YouTube algorithm. As always, it helps the channel a lot and allows more people to get this knowledge as well. Also, if you are new to the channel and you haven't done so already, definitely click on subscribe and click on the notification bell along with all notifications. That way you don't miss out on these post-market analysis videos, which are released every single day in the afternoon, and the pre-market analysis videos, which are released from Monday to Friday, 10 minutes before the market opens. If you would like to be part of a private Discord community, you can find that as the first link in the description of the video below. If you're not following us on social media, you can find me at NGumah and at PATTERNOLOGY LAB on Instagram and on Twitter. And lastly, if all of this is brand new to you, if you're interested in getting started in the stock market, I left some very basic step-by-step directions in the description of the video below. Step 1 to step 3. It only takes about 15 minutes or less for you to get signed up with all the tools you need to start trading immediately. You can also get 2 free stocks valued up to $1,850 right after signing up with Webull using the third link in the description of the video below. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is NGumah with PATTERNOLOGY LAB, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you in the next video.